I hope I am audible to everyone. Can you give me confirmation, guys? Am I audible?
Hi Sachin, yes, you are audible.
Okay.
Uh,
Yeah, we'll start in next 1 minute, guys. Let's wait for a few more participants to join. Okay, so guys, let's start our session. Before we start our session, I will just quickly introduce myself as well, and then we will quickly start our session. So, guys, my name is Sachin Hissaria. I am a senior IT consultant working in a IT global firm. Currently, I am look after all the IT audit related assignment, be it ITGC audit, cyber audit, system audit, BCPDR audit, SOX audit, SOC audit. So, apart from that, I also provide a training for CISA certification, for ISO certification, and IT audit practical approach course training. I am a CAG panel trainer, so I do provide training to the CAG officers as well regarding the IT audits. By qualification, I'm chartered accountant, and after that, I did couple of IT certification. So this is a brief introduction about my profile, guys. And now we will quickly move to our topic. So, guys, in our today's webinar, we will be going to discuss about the CISA preparation strategy. So CISA, like all of you might be knowing that CISA is one of a very known certification in IT audit field, which is known as a Certified Information System Auditor. This certificate is provided by ISACA. So today we will be going to discuss about how to prepare for CISA, what is the best way for the preparation, what is a CISA certification, what are the advantage of doing this certification. Everything we will be going to discuss in our today's webinar. So first, let me start with the very basic thing. First, I will tell you about a CISA certification. So CISA certification is provided by a certification body which is known as an ISACA. So ISACA is an Information System Audit and Control Association. This body provides a various certification, and CISA is one of them. Like apart from CISA, they are also providing a certification like CRISC is there, CISM is there, then CDPSC is there, CEGIT is there. So likewise, there are various certification for the different fields. And if you want to make your career in IT and IS audit, then CISA is one of the best certification that you can do. Now, I will tell you about the CISA certifications. So, as we discussed, guys, CISA certification is known for IT audit information system auditing. Like, if you want to make a career in IT and IS audit, then you can do the CISA certification. And as per the IT SCPI, like they did one survey, and as per that survey, CISA was among the highest paying IT certification when they did a survey, like whatever certification that we discussed in a previous slide. So CISA was considered as an highest paying certification. Once you have a CISA certificate, you will get some advantage in terms of your package increment as well after having a CISA certification. And in order to do this examination, guys, there is no prerequisite. There is no prerequisite. Anyone who is interested in IT audit, they can do CISA certificate. Like after passing the examination, in order to get a certification, there are some prerequisites which we'll discuss in the upcoming slide. But to appear for examination, there is no prerequisite, there is no requirement of some pre-qualification. Okay. Now I will tell you why CISA is so prestigious. So CISA is a kind of certification which will provide you a competitive advantage when you are applying for the job. And suppose in your resume, in your CV, you have mentioned that you are CISA certified, so it will give you a competitive edge. It will provide you a global recognition because CISA certificate is recognized by almost all the countries. So this certification will provide you global recognition. It increase value to your organization, and it will also quantify and market your experience in IT and IS audit field, because in CISA there are total 5 domains. So once you learn all the domain, you can demonstrate your experience in IT and IS audit field. After the CISA certification, you can conduct an IS audit. You can draft policies, procedures for the company. You can implement those policies and procedures. You can govern the information technology and information system or information security of the company. So this is the advantage of doing a CISA certification. Okay, now let me just tell you about a CISA course content outline. So as I told you earlier, in CISA, guys, there are total 5 domains. Okay, these are the 5 domains. Domain one, which is information system auditing process. Domain two, which is governance and management of IT. So domain one includes the auditing related concepts. So suppose if you are already working as an auditor, okay, if you are already doing some operational audit, then for you domain one would be little bit easy, because in domain one we will be discussing about the uh, we will be discussing about the auditing concept. In domain 2 we will be discussing about governance and the management of IT. Okay, in domain 3 we will discuss about information system acquisitions, development and implementation. So this domain is bit technical. Okay, those who are not from a technical background, in this domain we will be going to discuss about the development of system, like how the systems would be. Suppose if you want to develop an application, if you want to develop a software, how you can do that, what are the best practices, how to test those controls. So this is bit technical. Domain 4 is information system operation and business resilience, where we will be discussing about BCP and DR. Okay, and domain 5 again a technical, which includes the protection of information assets. So here we'll be discussing the concept, the controls, that how we can protect our information assets. Okay, so these are the 5 domains which are there in your entire CISA syllabus. And if you will see the percentage wise, like which domain consists what percentage. So basically if you will see, guys, domain 1 2 3 is something which will constitute almost 48%. So in CISA examination, you will be asked 150, total 150 questions. Okay. So out of 150 questions, around 48% questions will be there from domain 1, 2, 3. And almost 52% questions will be there from your domain 4 and 5. Okay, so this is the entire content of your CISA curriculum. Now, if we talk about our training program, guys, in our training program, we will be covering all these 5 domains. Okay, all the 5 domains we will going to cover along with the real world example. See, basically, my objective of this particular training is not only provide you a theoretical knowledge. Okay, apart from theoretical knowledge, we will be also discussing that how to apply those concept in a real life. So we will be discussing the domains and the other topics from the real life perspective. Suppose if you are doing an audit in a real life, then how to apply those concepts. So in our training you will find lot of real world example, okay, against each the topic. Okay, I will also try to show you some data against those topics so that you can easily understand those topics. Okay, so this is about a CISA's domain, like and the brief introduction about the CISA course content outline. Now let me just tell you about the examination structure as well, that how the examination will look like and what is the strategy that you have to follow. So as I told you, guys, in CISA examination you will find total 150 MCQ questions. Okay, so total 150 questions will be there, and all the questions are MCQ based questions only. Okay, second point, in order to pass the CISA examination, you have to score 450, okay, out of 800 marks. So those 150 questions, this 150 questions would be graded on the scale of 800 marks. Now which question is for how much marks, that you also don't know, me also don't know. And ISACA will not reveal that, okay, this questions consist of 3 marks, 4 marks, 5 marks. They will not disclose the same, but they will evaluate all the 150 questions on the grade of 800. So this is the total marks. Okay. And either in order to pass the examination, you have to score 450 out of 800. So this is your passing criteria. Okay. 450 is a passing criteria. And uh, it, it is not that you have to score this 450 domain wise. The 450 marks to be like you need to obtain this mark from the total, like in the CISA, like there are five domain as we discussed in the previous slide, guys. Correct? There are five domains. Each domain will be graded on the scale of 800 marks. Okay. So out of 800 marks, you have to score 450. Okay. Let me just mute. Yeah. Perfect, guys. So this is the passing criteria for the CISA examination. And one more thing here, guys. In CISA examination, there is no negative marking for wrong answer. Okay, there is no negative marking. Even if you provide wrong answer, there is no negative marking. So basically, whenever you are appearing for the examination, it is very simple that you have to attempt all the questions. Okay, attempt all the questions when you are appearing for the examination. And one more thing I want to tell you, those who have already prepared for the examination, okay, and they are planning to give examination very soon. So I want to give them one advice, guys. Whenever you will go for the examination and whenever you start your paper, you will see that initial 15 to 20 questions are very, very tough. Initial 10 to 15 or 15 to 20 questions would be difficult. Okay, so at that time you need to, maybe you can skip those questions or you can mark those questions for review. Sometime what is happening, when people are appearing for the examination and once they solve initial 15-20 questions, and if they are not able to answer those questions, they start losing their confidence. And because of that, the the next questions, which like still you are remaining with 130 questions. So what they do is then they start losing confidence, and then they provide a wrong answer for this 130 questions as well. Okay, so don't do that. Suppose if you are appearing for the examination and if you are not able to answer initial 15 to 20 questions, still you need to remain very calm. You need to remain positive in the examination, because you need to think that I still have 130 questions remaining. Correct, still I can pass the examination. But majority of time what is happening, when I talk to students who didn't clear the exam, they generally say that the paper was very tough. Then I asked them that whether the entire paper was tough or it was few questions. So they told me, Sachin, yes, it was like there were few questions which was very tough. So if we talk about the examination, guys, in examination also they set paper like this only, like there would be 40 to 45% question and answer, which would be very, very easy. Like very easy, I can say that if you have prepared well, if you have done decent reading, if you have prepared all the domain strategy, if you have followed all the strategy, you have done mock test paper, you have attempted like 2000, 3000 question, then you can answer this 40 to 45% paper very easily, because those questions are straightforward only. Okay, then if we talk about remaining 20 to 25%, this would be like a moderate, not so difficult, not so easy. Okay, but those would be a moderate type of question and answer. And then whatever is remaining, okay, like I would say 25 to 20 30%, this you may see that this percentage is bit difficult. Okay, difficult. And if we further bifurcate this 25 to 30%, 10% would be very difficult. 10% would be very difficult. This is a sub bifurcation of your 25 to 30%. Okay, now you need to think that in order to clear the examination, I have to just score 55%. This is my passing criteria. Correct, guys? 55% is your passing criteria, and there is no restriction in terms of domain wise that in each the domain you have to score 55. No, it is not like that. In total you have to score 55% out of all this domain, your total should be 55%, which is 450 out of 800. So when you are appearing for the examination, you have to follow, you have to keep those things in a mind that yes, I will be able to clear this very easily, because 45, see, you need to target this area. Okay, don't go for this one like not necessary that everyone will be scoring 90, 95%. It doesn't matter, correct? At the end, what matters is that you have to clear the examination. This pass, correct? This is important. So please keep this thing in mind, guys. Okay, whenever you are appearing for the examination, keep these things in your mind. So this is about the question and answer, guys, and the duration for the examination is 4 hour. And let me tell you, guys, this 4 hour is more than sufficient to attempt all the 150 questions. 4 hours is more than sufficient. 4 hours. Okay, there will be few questions which would be long. There will be few questions which would be one liner. Okay, so in total, the duration of 4 hour is more than sufficient to attempt all the 150 questions. Okay, so when you are appearing for the examination, keep this thing also in mind. Okay, don't be in hurry burry. You will be able to answer, and you will be able to read all the questions very easily within the duration of 4 hours. Okay, whatever your preliminary result is, whether you are pass or fail, it will be appeared on your screen when you submit the examination. Now this is also very important, guys. Okay, you need to submit your paper within a due course of time. Like I was speaking to one of my student, he told me that I have completed a paper but I forgot to submit, and then he didn't clear. Like I don't know what was the reason, but what I will advise to you is that, like, 5 hours, 5 minutes or 10 minutes before your completion time, you please submit your paper. Okay, 5 minute or 10 minutes before your the time gets end, before that you need to submit your paper. So that is important. And after submit, you, what, whether you are pass or fail, it will be appeared on your screen itself. And your detailed results will be shared with you after 10 working days. Generally they ask for 10 working day, but within a 7, like 4 to 5 or 7 days, they will share you your detailed result, which will include the domain wise score. Okay, as we discussed earlier, in order to pass, you have to score 450 out of 800. So this is your passing criteria, and you can appear for this examination anytime. So there are no predefined slots or predefined times. Okay, anytime. Suppose if you are prepared today, then tomorrow also you can appear for the examination. You just need to book your slot. Okay, you just need to book your slot, and as per your slot, you can appear for the examination any day, any time. Okay, now, to appear for the examination, you have a two choice, guys. Either you can go to the centers. Okay, either you can go to the designated centers. ISACA has their designated centers. So at designated center, you can go and you can appear for the examination. And second is a remotely proctored option. In remotely proctored option, what will happen? That you can appear for the examination from your home also. Like suppose if you want to give this examination from your home, then you can opt for the remotely proctored option. Now in this case, guys, you need to take care of a lot of things, like your laptop should comply with the guidelines that is being provided by them. Similarly, the room where you are appearing for the examination, there has to be a proper silence. You need to close the door. Okay, you need to make sure that your camera is open. Your there should not be voice surrounding to your area. So you need to take care a lot of things. Like they have issued a detailed guideline for remotely proctored option. So suppose if your center is not nearby to your location, then only you need to go for this option. Otherwise, I would advise you to go to the center only, because you are giving the examination. So that is one stress, correct? Apart from that, why to take other stress? Like, because now you need to think about the internet connectivity as well. That 4 hour your connectivity should not disturb. You should keep your some backup for the internet connectivity, correct? There was one student who was appearing for the examination and he forgot to close the door. Then somebody has opened the door and the proctor have cancelled his examination. correct? So there are a lot of things which we need to take care if we are giving examination from remotely proctored option. So I will advise you go to the center. If center is nearby to your location, then go for the center only. Okay. And if we talk about the cost of the examination, guys, okay, now let me discuss about the cost as well. So for this CISA certification, you have two options. Either you can give examination after taking a membership, or you can give the examination without taking a membership. Okay. If you are giving the examination without taking a membership, it will cost you $760. And if you are taking a membership, then it will cost you somewhere around $750. Now, why I have marked asterisks here? Because this fees will vary based on your local chapter fees. Okay. So in this case, what you need to do first, you need to take a membership, then you need to pay the examination fees, and then you need to pay the local chapter fees. And this local chapter fees will vary area to area. For example, in Mumbai it is $30. In Pune it will be different. In Kolkata it will be different. Okay. In US it will be different. So this will vary location to location. Okay. So this is about the fee structure. Okay. Now guys, now I will give some insight about how to prepare for the examination. Okay. How to prepare, how to start your preparation, that we will be discussing here. Now for the preparation wise, guys, you have a two option. Either you can prepare this examination on your own, which is like a self study. Okay. You can do self study as well, not necessary that you have to compulsorily take the classes. It is not mandatory, guys. Okay. You can do the self study if you have a decent amount of time, if you are ready to allocate the time, then you can do the self study. Now how you will be doing a self study, guys? If you are doing a self study, then obviously you need to refer the ISACA's official review manual. Okay. You need to refer the ISACA's official Q&A manual. So first you need to read domain 1 from the review manual. Okay. Then after reading a domain 1, you would be solving some question and answers. Then you would be reading domain 2. Likewise, you need to read each the domain from your review manual. And after reading a domain, you need to solve some question and answers. Okay. So you will be needed these two things, review manual and Q&A manual. Once you're done with this, what you need to do, you need to solve some question and answers, more question and answers from the there are a lot of source available in the market. There are a lot of websites who are providing you those question and answers, so you can go there. You can buy those question and answers from the Udemy as well. Okay. And there are a lot of open source informations available on the Telegram or other links from where you can solve the Q&A. Okay. And after that you need to solve the mock test paper. So guys, if you are doing a self study, you have to follow this path. Now this path would be little bit time consuming, because when you are doing a self study, there are few concepts which you might not be aware. Then you will be doing research on the same, maybe try to read from a YouTube, try to read from a Google. So it may take some amount of time. Okay. It may take some amount of time, but yeah, you can still clear the examination with the help of self study. Okay. There is no challenge, you can do that. Okay. Now second option is what, guys? Second option is what, you can take some trainings. Okay. Now let me just tell you about the training. What would be the path if you are taking a training? Now in case of training, what will happen, guys? See, entire syllabus will be covered in the training. For example, if you are taking whether training from me or whether you are taking a training from any other trainer, what is an advantage of taking a training? During a training, what will happen? All the five domains will be covered within 40 hours. Correct? Within a 40 hours, we will be covering all the five domains and all the concept. All the concept. And during a training, what will happen? We know that which area need to be focused, how to read the questions, how to interpret the questions, how to answer those questions. So during a training, we will be providing you proper strategy to pass the examination, and will also help you to understand those concepts which are there in a five domain. Sometimes what will happen, guys, when you are doing a self study, there are few concepts which are not very clear to you because you are doing that on your own. You are just trying to gather information from open source from the internet. So sometimes you will not get proper clarity when you are doing a self study, but in a training, what will happen, you will get a clarity over each and every concept. Okay, you will be provided with the proper strategy, and one more important thing, guys, you will be provided with all the material which is needed for the examination. For example, when you are doing a self study, you have to buy a review manual. Now whether you are buying or whether you are, arranging it from any other source, it doesn't matter, but yeah, you have to arrange for the review manual. You have to arrange for the Q&A manual, correct? And if you will buy these two books from the ISACA's official website, guys, it will cost you somewhere around $150. For example, if you will go to buy ISACA's Q&A database for CISA, I think it will cost you somewhere around $100, and similarly $100 for the review manual. Okay, so you need to incur that cost. So this is there, guys. This is the review manual, and similarly there is a Q&A manual. In training, guys, in training, we will be providing you all the material. Along with the material, we will also providing you the slides. Let me just quickly show you some slides, okay, which we will be providing to you. Just give me a moment. For example, guys, if we are talking about domain 1, domain 2, domain 3. So what I have done is, against each the domain, we have prepared a slides. Okay, sometime what is happening when you are doing a reading from the review manual, it is very difficult for you to understand a concept because there are a lot of theory written, there are a lot of content written on that book. So what we have done is we have converted those books into a summarized manner with the help of the slides. Like as you can see, these are the slides which we will be providing to you. Okay, so likewise, there will be a slide for each the domain, like all the five domains we will be discussing with the help of customized notes, you can say. Okay, there will be a customized notes and PPTs. So when you are reading from those PPTs, when you are reading from that slide, it would be easy for you to understand the concept. Okay, so those notes and PPTs will also be provided to you. After each the topic, okay, guys, after each the topic, there would be a Q&A session. Okay, for example, suppose if we had discussed one, two, three, four topics, then after that there will be a short Q&A sessions. And once we will be completing a domain, okay, domain wise also I will be sharing you some Q&A for the practice. Okay, likewise we will be doing. And apart from this, guys, I will be also sharing you more than like 3,000 questions for the practice. Q&A for the practice. I would be sharing you 7 mock test paper. Okay, so in short, when you are taking a training, you need not to buy anything from the outside. That training is more than sufficient for you to clear the examination, because we will be providing you all the necessary material. Okay, along with the classes, along with the mock test paper, along with the question and answers and everything. Okay, so this is about a training, guys. We will be starting our batch from 7th December. Okay, and as I told you that in this particular training, we will be covering all the five domains with the help of PPTs, notes, and I will be sharing you all the materials. And if you want to know about the course detail, you can visit to the website as well. I will be providing you a link. Okay, this training would be like 40 hours training would be there. For each the session, you will be also provided with the recordings. Suppose if you have missed some classes, you can refer that with the help of recording, and these recordings will also remain with you after the session, after the class gets over. So if you want to revise a concept, then also you can refer to the recording. We will be creating a group for the purpose of support. Suppose if you need a help in terms of registration, if you have any other queries, doubts and also we would be creating a group. In the group you can ask those queries, and I would also be there. My colleague will also be there, and other industry experts would be there who would be answering to your queries and all. We will be, as I discussed, as I told you, that we will be providing you the PPTs, custom made study material. We will be covering all the five domains. I will be sharing you mock test papers, question and answers, and everything. Okay. And this is the details of our batch, which is starting from the 7th December 2024. Timings are 7 p.m. to 11 p.m. Indian Standard Time. Okay. And the fees details are also mentioned over there. Okay. So this is the brief, point about our training which we will be starting. Okay. Now, if you guys have any query, any doubt till now, okay, feel free to ask, guys. If you have anything, any query, any doubt uh, from the topic which we discussed till now, please let me know. Anything that you want to discuss,
So,
feel free to ask. Yeah.
Yeah, hi
so
Sachin.
hi, good
Yeah.
evening, Sachin. Jitu Sekar this side.
Hi, Jitu. Good
Can
evening.
you
Tell
hear
me.
me?
Yeah, yeah, Jitu. Tell me. You are audible, Jitu.
Yeah, like in your training, but yeah, in your training, two options are there. One is the live training, and second is self-paced learning. So, is
Correct,
there any
correct.
difference between both of them?
Yeah. Now I will tell you what is a self-paced training, Jitu. Okay. So basically, when I was interacting with the students, sometime what is happening, there are few people who are not doing a job. There are few people who are student and all, correct? So for that, I have introduced one more method of training, which is a self-paced training. Now, in a self-paced training, what will happen, guys? You will not be uh, registered for the live session. You will be registered for the recorded session. Okay. Now, there is no difference in the live session or recorded session. There is only one difference. In the live session you can ask queries on a real time basis. In a self based training, what will happen, if you have queries and doubt, you have to connect me over the WhatsApp. Rest all things are same. Okay. Live versus self paced training. In self paced you will be provided with the recorded sessions, and then in case of any queries and doubt, you can connect with the trainer on a WhatsApp. And one more advantage of having a self-paced training is what, guys, cost wise also this is a cheaper. Because suppose if you feel that no, I don't want to pay this much of fees, then you can opt for the self-paced training. One more reason of introducing a self-paced training, sometime what is happening, guys, the timings like Saturday, Sundays and all those timings are not suitable for you. Now, in case of self-paced training, what will happen? You will be provided with the recorded session, and you can watch those recorded session as per your convenience. Correct? As per your convenience, as per your time, whenever you are getting a time, you can, watch those recordings. So this is the only difference, Jitu. Apart from that, there is no difference between live session and self-paced training. Both are same. If the advantage of choosing self-paced training is what, guys, cost wise, it is beneficial for you because for self-paced training our cost is less. Okay. And second, you can watch those recordings as per your convenience, and rest all materials will be same whatever I am providing you in the live training, like the Q&A, the mock test papers, the study material, the PPTs, everything will be provided in a self-paced training also. Okay.
So what is the cost for that training?
Yeah. So as of now, since we have just started this, so as of now, our offer price is 7,500 plus taxes for the self-paced training. Okay. This is the cost for the self-paced training. And
And there
if you
is no
want to,
further discount on that.
that is already discounted price, Jitu. If you will check and compare my cost with the other platform where I am providing a training, it is much more discounted price.
And live, how much cost, sir?
Live is, I think, 11,000 plus taxes.
Okay. And regarding those books that recently 26th or 27th edition something has been released to the market, right,
Yeah.
like August or September month. So
Yeah.
like, are you going to provide anything from that, or like it is your own? prepared materials?
I will tell you, Prashant, I will be
Mm.
providing you all the material, okay, which is
Uh-huh.
needed for the examination. Now, since we are recording this session, I cannot say
Okay,
something,
okay, understood. Understood.
but
Understood.
you will be provided with all the material which is needed, and in the market, nobody is providing, the updated material. But yeah, you will get that in our class.
And what are the class schedules, sir?
Saturday,
The
Sunday,
live?
this is a weekend batch. So 7 December is Saturday. So every Saturday, Sunday, there would be a session, and tentatively will complete on 5th January 2025.
So 4 hours at one stretch, 7
Yeah,
to 11.
4 hours. Yeah, 7 to 11, and total 10 sessions would be there. So total 40 hours.
Okay, okay, thank you. That's all I have.
Perfect. What about others, guys? Any other query, any other doubt from our?
Uh,
Yeah,
yes, Sachin, I have a question. My name is Amalu. My question
yeah,
is like, yeah, we'll complete this session in like 1 month, right? So
yeah.
after that, once even if we have completed the session, are we going to be getting some support even after completion of the course? If there is
Yes.
some gap between the completion of course and the time when we take the test,
Yeah.
like
I got your point, Fatima. So basically, let me tell you, there will not be any difference because ISACA revise their content every 4 hour, every 4 year. Okay, so recently in August, they have revised and they have introduced a new review manual. Now the next change will come after the 4 hour. So that is one thing. And second, for support, as I told you, we would be creating a group. So even post training, suppose if you have any query, doubt, you are facing some issues with the registrations, and if you want to speak with me or any other support, that will be there. Okay, and recording will also be shared with you. So suppose if you are not clear for some concept, then you can watch those recordings. Okay.
okay, all right.
Yeah,
All right.
perfect.
So, do you recommend that we take the exam soon after completion of the course, or do you recommend some self-study after completion of the course
Yeah,
to?
I will tell you. I will tell you. So
Okay.
what you need to do, guys. So suppose if you are taking a training, okay, and suppose tentatively if we have completed our training within a first week of January, then after completion of training, guys, again you have to do some self study, because see, when you are in the class, when we are discussing that concept, and when I am explaining you the concept, at the time you will feel that okay, this is easy, this is easy, I've understood this, I've understood this. But it is very important that once you complete the training, again you have to revise all the concept, because then you will understand the real situation, whether you are able to understand or not, whether you are struggling or not. Correct. So after training, obviously you have to do one level of revision. You have to solve the question and answers. This is very important. And you have to also solve the mock test paper. So I will highly advise you that once you are completed with the class, you need to make your schedule, you need to make your strategy that okay, now I will revise all the 5 domains within this period of time. Then by this date I will enroll for the examination. By this date I will complete the mock test paper. So you have to prepare a strategy, and it is always advisable, Fatima, that soon after completion of the class you need to appear for the examination, because what will happen, see, all the concept will be there within your mind, correct, because you have completed those sessions recently. So it is advisable that within a 2 3 months you can appear for the examination. There were few students in my class who have cleared this exam within a 15 days as well. So that will depend like how you are preparing a strategy, correct. It will totally depend on your preparation strategies. And if you want a day wise plan as well, so I will share you one plan. Like recently, I have uploaded one video on the day-wise strategy for the CISA examination. I will share you that link, and I will also advise you to watch that particular video, because in that video I have provided with the detailed plan like how to clear that examination and what would be the day-wise strategy. So we had discussed that in one of the video, and I will share you a link for that video. So maybe you can check out this as well. Okay. Is it clear?
And
Okay. Okay.
hi Sachin.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Tell me.
Yeah, once we uh, enroll for the test, do we have any multiple attempts to do, or else only one attempt?
In this mock test paper, you are saying in this
No, no, not for the mock test. I'm asking for the CISA from
real.
ISACA.
Yeah, then you have to
Real.
again pay the fees, Chandana. You have to again pay the fees and you can appear. Like as I told you, there
So
would be
only
a
one attempt.
yeah, for this $750, there will be one attempt. And suppose if you didn't clear, then again you have to pay the fees and again you have to appear. Okay.
Oh, then it is costly indeed.
Yeah, yeah, that is very costly. That is the reason I'm telling you. You have to make sure that you are well prepared. Okay. I've already shared the link, Priya, in a chat.
Is there a time limit? Like, once I,
Got it,
suppose we
Sachin.
rejected from first round, will be a
Uh-huh.
time limit, like after 2 months, after 3 months, like, is there a time limit?
Yeah, yeah. So basically,
To
what
attend?
happened, Kiran, here? So, for example, once you register and once you buy a voucher, okay, suppose if you have purchased this voucher on 1st January, so the validity for the voucher is 12 month. So this voucher will be valid till 31st December 2025. Okay, within this period of time you can appear for the examination, so the validity is 1 year. So what you need to do is once you are ready, then only you buy the voucher, otherwise don't buy the voucher. For example, if you are ready in the month of February, March or June, whatever, so then only you take a membership, then only you buy a voucher and then only you appear for the exam. Okay.
Okay.
And some people are doing reverse, like they are paying the fees and see, once you pay this much of fees, obviously there would be a pressure, correct? Then you will start automatically your preparation. So some people, what they are doing is they are buying a voucher, they are scheduling the exam and then once you know the date, okay, maybe you can prepare better. So that is up to you guys, that is your strategy, whether you want to pay first then prepare, or whether you want to prepare first and then pay later, whatever you want to do. Okay.
Good evening, sir.
Hi, good evening.
Sir, Rishi this side.
Yeah, hi Rishi, tell me.
Sir, actually, so I am done with my domain one of
Okay.
CISA, and
Mm-hmm.
I am thinking of giving a full complete 1 year for preparation of CISA. So I am thinking of giving exam in about January 26.
Okay. Okay.
So what do you recommend, sir? Actually, I am just a student. I just graduated in August.
Yeah, yeah, I
So
know. I know, Rishi. Yeah, yeah.
yes,
So
sir.
basically, if you are planning for Jan 26, that is fine. There is no challenge in the same. But make sure that you are, daily on a daily basis, or maybe after every 2 days, 3 days, you are reading. Because sometimes what will happen, Rishi, that if you are taking a target of 1 year, then sometime see that we will think
Yes,
that
yes,
okay, there
yes.
are too many days left. Okay. And
Correct, correct.
at the end of December 25, you will see that you have not completed your syllabus. So I will
Mm-hmm.
advise you that make your plan properly. Okay. And
Yes, sir.
study as per your plan, and make sure that you are doing the preparations as per the plan, and by the end of October, November, you should complete your syllabus and you start reading the Q&A, like as we discussed. Once we are done with the preparation, you need to solve a Q&A, you need to solve the mock test papers and all. So target that by September, October you will complete this part.
Sure,
Okay,
sure.
and from the October
Mm-hmm.
onwards, you will start doing the Q&As and mock test paper. Okay, so plan your study accordingly.
Sure, sir, sure. And one more thing, sir.
Yeah.
Actually, being just a student, so am I capable of understanding all these concepts from CISA? Actually, this is technical. I mean, the CISA course is quite technical for a student, you know. So,
Correct,
what do you
correct.
think, sir? Will I be able to do this?
You will be able to do that, because I think you have already subscribed to my self-paced training, Rishi. So I hope
Sure,
that
sure,
you have, when you have completed a domain one, you were able to understand those concepts. So there is no
sure.
challenge, Rishi. If you are doing preparation properly, and if you are following the path, you will be able to understand. There is no challenge as such.
Okay, sir. Okay. Thank you so much, sir.
Okay, thank you, thank you. What about others, guys? Any other query, doubt?
Hi, Sachin.
Yeah.
Venkat this side.
Hi, Venkat.
Yeah, actually, hope you remember me. It's been a long time.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean,
Correct.
so thank you very much. I've attended your IT audit course, and I was able to move to IT sector from non-technical field.
Oh,
And
that's
thank you
great.
very
That's
much.
great.
So, and I have subscribed to this live course. I have a small
Mm,
doubt. Like, once we
please.
clear the exam, will you be
Uh-huh.
guiding on the process of registration for the certification and what is the process?
Yeah, yeah. So basically, for this Venkat, what I have done is, I have already, prepared a video that how to apply for a certification, and this video will include the step-by-step process how to apply for the certificate. Okay. So one thing is what I will share you this video link. Okay. After watching a video, suppose if you have any doubt, queries, and if you're not able to do the same, do let me know. I will help you with the registration process. But generally, like this is very common query that how to do the registration, how to apply for the certification, how to maintain your CPR. So for all this type of queries, I already created a videos and uploaded those videos on a YouTube as well. So maybe you can refer to the video, Venkat, or still if you are not able to get the step by step process, do let me know. We'll help you with the registration process also. Okay.
Sure, Sachin. I'll go through the video. Maybe it's after
Perfect.
completing the exam. If I have any
Perfect.
doubt after the completion of the exam, then I'll ask you doubt. Yeah, thank you.
Perfect,
Thank you.
perfect. So, guys, now let's discuss about that step only. Suppose if you have cleared the examination, and now if you want to apply for the CISA certification, then what is a step-by-step process? So, process is very simple, guys. First, you need to pass the examination, and we have discussed what to do in order to pass the examination. Then you need to pay again $50. That is your application processing fees for applying a certification. And when you are applying for a certification, you need to prove the 5 year of work experience in the field of information security or information system auditing control or security work experience. Correct. So as I told you guys, to pass the examination, there is no prerequisite. But after the passing, when you are applying for a certification, then this requirement will come into the picture. Okay. Now, out of 5 years of work experience, you can easily get the waiver of 3 years. Like they have some norms. I have provided you one link in a chat again. You can check out this particular video so that you will understand that how to get that waiver, because from 5 years you can get a waiver up to 3 years, and you just need to prove your experience, 2 years of experience in the field of information system auditing and security, and you can apply for the certificate. Once you apply for certificate, like within a 5 to 6 days, they will approve your application and you will get the certificate. And once you get a certificate, you need to adhere with the code of professional ethics, and you have to adhere with the CP requirement. So that video is also there, guys. So this is how you can maintain your CISA certification. Okay. So that this is about this. Yeah, Ashdeep, please tell me. You have raised your hand.
Hey,
Ashdeep.
hi Sachin.
Mm.
Good evening. I hope you remember. I
Yeah.
was enrolled your batch last year, but unfortunately, I was not able to study or give the exam. So this
Okay.
year, I was not that much consistent in terms of preparing. But yes,
Uh-huh.
now I have given myself a deadline and I have revised all the contents, but somehow I'm
Mhm.
still struggling to get a good marks. So still 50 to 60%, and I'm not that much confident uh, after reviewing all the content. So
Mhm.
maybe I'll have a word offline, or just let me know how to. Despite
Correct.
undergoing the course again and again, I'm still struggling
Mhm.
with the good marks.
Yeah,
So.
so definitely we'll discuss offline as well as the, but one advice here to you. See,
Mm,
whenever you are studying something or whenever you are attempting Q&A answer, and after that, when you do your evaluation, okay,
mm,
at that time, what you need to do is you need to like make a notes of the concept or make a notes of the area where you are struggling. For example, you have completed a domain one and
mm,
you have attempted the Q&A or whatever, like whatever a database or mock test paper, and you have noted that out of 100, 50 answers was wrong. Okay. So you need to see that these 50 questions belong to which concept. You need to mark those concept. Okay. You need to mark those concepts, and you need to again revise those concepts, that what was the problem, why this question was wrong, whether I have overlooked some key point in the questions, or what was the problem. So it is very important that we make our notes. This is very important thing, guys. When you are doing a self study, or whether you are taking a training, or whatever you are doing, okay, when you are doing when you are doing a revision, it is very important that you need to make some notes. Because see, when you will be appearing for the examination in last 2 or 3 days, you will not be able to revise entire book, or you will not be able to revise maybe entire ppts. Okay, so at that time your self prepared notes will help you. Okay, that in domain 1, I found difficulties in this 10 topic, in 10 concept. So I will go through those 10 concept again. Okay, I found difficulties in this 20 to 20 questions and answers, those were wrong initially. So you will revise those things. So this is something which you can do, Ashdeep. Okay, in order to improve your scoring, in order to improve the confidence also. Okay, make your own notes domain wise once you are done with the domain and all. Okay.
Sure, thanks. One more question actually. Since
Hmm.
I took your best last year and now there is a change of syllabus, so
Ha, ha.
what I was doing was, I mean, I got to know the changes what is there, and
Hmm.
accordingly I have prepared on my own from the manual which
No,
you
no,
have given.
Ashdeep.
Mm.
What I have done is I have already uploaded a video of 7 to 8 hours on my YouTube
Yes,
channel.
I have seen those videos
Ha,
after
ha.
that.
So the yeah, yeah. So
Yes.
those videos are sufficient, because in those videos I covered all the topics.
Mm.
Okay. So you refer to those videos, and that will help you to bridge the gap between the new and the old course. Okay.
Actually, what I was struggling was, I mean, there were few other internet portals where I started giving the exams other than the modules. I have not tried your seven mock test, but after
Okay.
completing the course, I have just going from the internet. I was doing something, and there
Mhm.
were so many questions which were not included in the, I mean, the course or even in books. So it was related to
Mhm.
something related to software and other technologies like AWS and I mean other terminologies based on CISA concept. So
Mhm.
those were the cases where I was struggling. So
Mhm.
uh, I just wanted to know whatever the seven things or total course which you have offered, will the exam will be based on that concept, or if a particular concept which is not I mean, you have not included, but in other some internet portals or other sites, some questions are
Mhm.
related to those concepts. Like I have seen
I got your
AWS,
query,
I have
Ashdeep.
done
I got your
so
query,
those
Ashdeep.
things. So should I go for that in details again on browsing the internet, or just with your courses,
Yeah,
whatever
so
you
I
have
will tell
provided?
you, Asdeep.
Hmm.
Basically, if you will read the CISA's official review manual, there is one disclaimer that this review manual book is just a reference book. CISA exam is not limited to the review manual which is being provided here. That is a generic statement. Now, on the website, if you will, if you are referring to some website or online browsing for some question and answer, see, there is no exhaustive list that CISA question and answer would be asked only from that 1,000 page book. There is no restrictions. Okay. So as I told you, in examination, 10% questions are very difficult. So now you are looking at only that 10% area, that okay, on that website there was something on AWS, there was something on Azure, there was something on
Yes,
GWP
yes,
which
yes,
I have
yes.
not
Yeah,
read it.
yes,
So
yes.
what if you will think like that, Asdeep, it will downgrade your confidence. As I told you, okay, in review manual also it is very clearly mentioned that the exam is not limited to the concept which are there in review manual. Okay, so what I will advise you, Ashdeep, here, first you complete the part which is being provided to you during the training. Okay,
Mm,
once
mm,
you are completed with that part, then for additional preparational, for additional confidence, you may join and you may do that question and answer, but don't attempt those question and answer initial initially, because as I told you, it may lose your confidence. Okay, Ashdeep. So first
mm,
you complete our syllabus which is being provided to you, and let me tell you that syllabus is more than sufficient. Okay, more than sufficient to pass the exam.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, great. Yeah, Swarupa, tell me, you have
Such
raised your hand. Yeah, just a
Yeah, hi
minute.
Sachin. I
Yeah,
just want to know, do you conduct any physical training sessions or only online sessions?
as of now, that is online only, Swarupa. As of now, it's online.
Okay, fine.
Yeah,
Thank you.
yeah, Venkat, tell me.
Yeah, Sachin, one more query from Venkat this side. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So for the people who already enrolled for this course, are you, starting any new WhatsApp group, or is it the same WhatsApp group on
No,
which we
no,
are added recently?
we will create one separate group for the participants only. The current
Oh,
group is a generic group where we have added all the people who have inquired about the course, and we'll create a separate group for the registered students.
okay. Thank you, Sachin. That helps. Thank you.
Okay,
Yeah,
great.
Sachin, Jitu Sekhar, this side, I have one more query.
Please,
Like
please.
to get this certificate, we required at least 5 year experience in particularly in IS domain. So right
Correct.
now, actually, I'm working in branch banking audit, and I don't have any experience of the information system audit. And in coming
Hmm.
future, also, I don't have any plan to shift in the IAS audit. My only m- purpose for clearing the CISA exam, that if I supposed to get the clear this exam, I will be able to appear the CIA challenge exam. So in that case, I get the certificate if I
Yeah, yeah.
pass the exam,
So I will
because in
help
that
you
case,
with the certification process, Jitu. I will help you. Like, not necessary you have to work only in the information security domain. As we discussed in CISA, there are five domain. Okay, there are five domain. Correct. So if you have an experience in any of the five domain, you can still apply for certification. I will help you out with the this process. Okay, certification application process, Jitu. Once you clear, I will help you with the certification. Okay.
Hi,
Okay,
Sachin. I
guys. Yeah.
similar question.
Yeah.
If you're like I have around 8 years of experience in auditing, but it's not actually IT system auditing. I also have QMS related experience. So, but I started this IS auditing the last 2 years only. So I have 2 years of IS system information systems auditing experience.
Okay.
Rest of
Yeah.
8 years QMS and manufacturing related quality audits and all that.
That is
So
fine, Fatima. Still,
yeah,
you can appear and you can pass. And see, guys, this 5 years work experience you need to demonstrate, and you can obtain this experience after passing the examination as well. Not necessary
yeah,
that this experience
but
has to be there as on date. Okay.
yeah,
After passing,
uh,
you can gain this experience. And one more thing, Fatima, here in your case, since you have mentioned that you have a 2 years of work experience in the information system
yeah,
auditing. Okay, so out of 5 year, as I told you, you will get a waiver for 3 years, like 2 years waiver you will get if you have any bachelor degree, and 1 year waiver you will get for general audit experience. So total 3 year waiver you can get, and 2 year work experience you
oh,
can
okay,
demonstrate.
okay, all right. I also have masters in quality assurance. So I saw that in the list of 3 years waiver.
Exemptions, yeah, yeah, that
Yeah,
is
but
included over there.
but it's more related to technical this thing, right? Mine is
Yeah,
like general quality assurance. Anyway, you will be helping us through the this
yeah, yeah.
process.
I will help you with
So
this
I
particular
was
thing.
planning to get the CISA certification, after the exam. Like I wouldn't want to wait one more year.
Yeah, okay, okay, understood. Yeah, so you can do that, Fatima. In your case,
Okay,
you will get the certificate.
okay, all right. Thank you, Sachin.
Hmm. Okay, guys. Any other query? Any other doubt? Okay, guys.
Uh,
So that, yeah,
Sachin,
Venkat, tell me.
sorry. One last same question. How the ISACA is going to evaluate our experience?
Yeah, so basically what will happen, Venkat, here, for example, you need to choose the domain out of, I suppose if you have chosen domain one, then you need to provide the reference person name. For example, that reference person name could be a manager, could be your client, could be the company for which you have done some freelancing. Suppose even if you have worked with me, you can provide my email ID. Then ISACA will send one email to me stating that Venkat have written a work experience for this period to this period in this particular domain. Do you approve the same? Once I will approve the same, they will issue a certificate. Okay. So this is the process basically.
Oh, that is great. Then we can be able to demonstrate even if it is a
Yeah,
non-IT related. Yeah, yeah. Thank you.
no,
Thank
Venkat, I will not say that. I will tell you. I will tell you. But yeah, generally, like in five domain, there is like one domain which is a governance and management, which is pretty generic. Similarly, there is an information system auditing process. So in this information system auditing also, there are some areas related to an operational audit. Then protection of information asset. Again, it is a pretty generic term, correct? So what you can do, guys, you can demonstrate your work experience. There will not be any challenge as such, and you will get the certificate. I'm telling you now, I will help you, so don't worry about it.
you. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Bye.
Yeah.
Sachin, this CISA is the latest edition is which year? Means
This is
latest
review
version.
manual. Review manual is 28th edition, and Q&A manual is 13th edition.
Okay.
Yeah.
And there will be
Re-
no difference for next 4 years, right, Sachin?
No, yeah, it will not change for next 4 years. This is the review manual 28th edition, and Q&A manual is 13th edition. Okay.
Even exam pattern also, right?
Yeah, yes, it will remain same, Abdullah. It will remain same. Okay. Perfect,
Thank
guys.
you.
Any other query, any other doubt?
Sir,
Fine.
I
Should
had
I
one
know?
doubt.
Please, please.
So, sir, actually, as I told you, I would be giving my exam in Jan 26. So, meanwhile, do I need to do some courses of technical in nature? Like I have complete ample of time. So, do you suggest any like Power BI or something like that? Since I am a student, so I don't possess any technical knowledge actually.
Hello?
Not require
Ah,
Rishi
no,
because that is a different
it's
set
a
of
class
skills. So
problem.
as I told you, like for CISA, you will not require those kind of technical knowledge. The class which is being provided to you is sufficient for the passing the exam. Okay.
Okay, sir. Okay. So later in the industry, for any competitive edge on my peers, so any such skills would you recommend for me?
Apart from CISA, like once you are done with the CISA, maybe you can do some other courses as well, Rishi. But yeah, that is at a later stage. You just go one by one. First, you complete this, and
Okay.
maybe later then we'll discuss. Okay.
Sure, sir. Sure. Thank you so much, sir.
Okay, guys. Any other query? Any other doubt?
Yeah, so I have one question. Would you be giving us the instruction when to sit the exam after we've taken your training and done the mock exam questions, just for the sake of confidence?
Yeah, yeah, Abdullah. We can discuss over the call. Like you can share your marks with me. Then maybe accordingly, I will advise you whether to appear or whether not to appear. Okay. You can share your scores with me, and I will guide you.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. Any other query, any other doubt, guys, from our today's class?
So,
Hello, Sachin.
Sachin, hey Sachin, we are
Yeah.
from a financial audit background. I'm from. So, should I
Mhm.
know the basic
Not,
terminologies
not,
and jargons of IT
no,
audit?
not needed, Venkat. We'll cover everything in a class from a scratch.
Thank you. Thank you,
so
Sachin.
Mm.
to register, we can just go to your website that CISA with Sachin and register through the website, right?
Yeah, Fatima. So
Okay.
basically, there is one contact detail. So one of my colleague Vikas will help you with the registration process. So in the website, you can fill a form, okay, and then team will share you the payment link. They will share you the payment details. You can make a payment. You can fill a Google form, and then you will be registered for the exam. Okay.
Okay. All right. Okay. So,
Yeah.
do we need some
Sachin,
additional learning that we need to do before appearing for the course?
Not
Uh,
needed. Not needed. I will be covering everything from the basics. So not needed.
okay. All right. Okay. Thank you.
Perfect.
But Sachin, I have already enrolled for the course. Do we
Uh-huh.
get any kind of invoice or anything else,
Yeah,
or
Venkat, I will
any other
ask
resource?
I will ask
Mhm.
the team to share you the receipt. If you haven't received the same, let me just check. They will share you the receipt.
Yes, sir.
Okay, guys.
Hello,
So that is, yeah, please.
hello, Sachin. I already attend to your batch course from CISA and ISA, and I
Okay.
try to pass exam,
Mm-hmm.
and because it's very short time for me because I'm not from ITIA, and
Mm-hmm.
I failed. So
Okay.
because
Okay.
new syllabus part, I going to CISA Bridge
Mm-hmm.
then. And what your suggestion? I try to attempt to again in
Mm-hmm.
January,
Mm-hmm.
and did it enough to go to mock test, or I already go to videos and record from the class and
Mm-hmm.
news. What your suggestion? Because my score is very near for the passing. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah.
can
So
share
basically,
you.
yeah, you can just provide me your email ID. I will just share you a few more new question and answers which has been added. Okay. So you just share me your email ID to me over the WhatsApp. I will share you some more Q&A for the practice.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, yeah, sure. Okay, guys. Any other query, any other doubt? Perfect, guys. So that is all from my side then, guys. That is all from my side. I hope you have enjoyed this session. And if you want to register for the examination, do connect me through my website, and then we'll share you the details, further details for the payment, and accordingly you can register. Okay. So thank you so much for joining the session, guys. That is all from my side. See you in some other webinar or other sessions. Uh, Bye bye. Take care. Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you. Thank you, Sachin. It was a great session. Thank you very much.
Okay, bye. Yes, great session.
Thank you.
Thank you.